Dieting. It's something many of us have tried, but few with success. Today, experts are saying diets don't work, but could they actually lead to weight gain and contribute to problems with one's relationship with food? In this clip, Dr. Ruth Basinski interviews Dr. Michelle May about the problems with dieting and why it can be detrimental to a patient's health and well-being.
I'm Dr. Ruth Basinski, a licensed psychologist in the state of Connecticut and president of the National Institute for the Clinical Application of Behavioral Medicine. Our guest today is Dr. Michelle May. She's a board-certified family physician from Phoenix, Arizona. She's the author of Am I Hungry? What to Do When Diets Don't Work, and of the recently published book, Eat What You Love, Love What You Eat, How to Break Your Eat, Repent, Repeat cycle. Now, a lot of weight experts are saying that diets don't work, but you've kind of taken it one step further, Michelle, and talked about how diets can actually cause weight gain.
It's been my experience with the people that I work with. Now, granted, I may get a biased population, but they seem to be fairly representative of what I see going on, again, in the United States definitely, and increasingly overseas, where people who have adopted triggers for overeating, maybe their mom made them clean their plate, or maybe they really enjoy going out to eat and they always succumb to the upsizing or the all-you-can-eat buffets, and they end up going on a diet, but in fact the diet is focusing on what they should and shouldn't eat. For many people, that's not the underlying issue. The underlying issue is why they're eating in the first place. They're eating more than they need when they're not hungry, or they're hungry when they start and they're eating far beyond what they actually need because they're subject to the environmental triggers of the bargain, or they're trying to meet some other need with food. So in the long run, diets cause weight gain because they cause people to ignore the real issue. So they might go on a diet and continue to overeat the foods that are allowed. A really good example of that is that Atkins phase that we went through several years ago. A lot of people did well on that because the rule was you can eat as much as you want as long as it's not a carb. So a whole lot of people stayed in their overeating patterns, and all they did was switch the form of the food that they ate. When they got sick of it or got sick or didn't feel good or for whatever reason went off of Atkins, nothing had fundamentally changed about their relationship with food, so they went right back to overeating their favorite foods. So in the long run, people end up developing more attachment to food and more guilt and shame about that eating. As I mentioned earlier, emotional triggers are a very common reason that people overeat, and many of the people that I've worked with, one of their most powerful emotional triggers is guilt about eating when they weren't supposed to, or when they broke their diet, shame about their weight, for example, and sometimes even this idea that, I'm going to have to go back on my diet tomorrow or next week or at the beginning of the year, and that in and of itself can become a trigger for more overeating. So psychologically, I really feel that diets contribute to weight gain. They can contribute to overeating in the long run. And metabolically, it's not such a good deal either, because as you well know, and I know you've been talking about in past teleseminars, when people don't meet their metabolic needs, if they're really under eating, their body is so wise that it will conserve calories, it will protect them from starvation, and the hunger cues, of course, can be very powerful and lead to more overeating. So it's a really vicious cycle that people find themselves caught in. Oftentimes we blame ourselves. We go on a diet, we lose weight, can't stay on it because it requires so much time and energy and so much of our attention, and So people end up going off that diet. They regain the weight, sometimes more. Maybe their metabolism is lower. Maybe they've lost some muscle mass and they don't need as many calories. And so they think, oh my gosh, I've gained more weight. Now I need to go back on a diet. And there they are, just going through, again, that eat, repent, repeat cycle over and over and over.
There's more to learn about how to help your patients break the eat, repent, repeat cycle. For more information, visit our blog at www.nicabm.com/nicabmblog or attend a free teleseminar at www.nicabm.com/teleseminar/2009. There you will learn 3 common eating patterns that affect weight management, the difference between in control and in charge, several misconceptions about healthy eating, and more. This December, NICABM will host its 21st International Psychology of Health, Immunity, and Disease Conference on the beautiful Hilton Head Island in South Carolina. Hundreds of practitioners will be coming from all over the United States and many parts of the world. Among the nearly 50 speakers, Dr. May will be teaching a session on Eat What You Love, Break the Eat, Repent, Repeat cycle. There will be several sessions on related topics, including sugar sensitivity, unmasking the hidden dilemma in treatment, and digestive wellness and the systemic consequences of digestive imbalance. To see more information about the upcoming conference and to sign up to attend and receive CE/CME credits, please visit www.nicabm.com.